exciting was that? Just how exciting was that?
Yeah, it was great. It wasn't the way we talked about or drew it up to start, but a lot of times it's not how you start, but how you finish it. I thought the guys, again, the talk in the locker room and on the bench was just to continue to keep working the game. That we knew we couldn't just shoot one 20-point shot. We just had to work the game, and I thought our defense got us back in the game, and then we started to make shots. But trust for the whole team, for Luka, the trust down the stretch. Exum steps up and makes a big shot. But just the trust with the double teams and the guys who got into the center of the defense and being able to make plays, and PJ being able to knock down 2 threes there late.
What do you preach to where a team doesn't give up the way that they didn't give up today?
Yeah, I think it's just about just the trust and the talk and just the understanding that we have each other's back. No matter what's happening, if you're not shooting well, there's always the encouragement that you can make the next shot. Just understanding that we're playing for something bigger than just the back of the jersey, that we're playing for one another. And you can see that the chemistry in the team, when you look at the celebration at the end, just understanding that it takes a long time to build that, and that just doesn't happen overnight. But the beauty of Kai and Luka hugging there at the end, there's just the trust. But those two trust in their teammates that were out on the floor was huge.
You said before the game you guys don't use excuses, but how tired were you guys, and how much did you have to push through to come back from 22 points?
Yeah, everybody's tired this part of the year. Also, giving credit to Houston, they're fighting for their life, and just understanding that we knew that coming in, that they were going to give us their best shot, and they did. But we took it and found a way to win. Yeah, God, everybody can be tired, but as we get closer to mid-April, all that goes away because it's the next season. And so for us, we have to close out this season on a positive. We got now a road trip to go play Charlotte and Miami, so we can continue to work on our habits and get better.
Coach, what does this win say about y'all's ability to battle adversity coming back from 20+?
Yeah, I think just that this is a team effort as much as you look at Kai having 48 and then looking at Luka having 37. It was everyone. Exum makes a big shot. I thought the execution late game, we got the foul, we got lucky with the missed free throws, and then Kai had a great look, to be able to tie it. And so just what the guys are doing this time of the year is big, and we're going to need that going forward.
Coach, what do you think about Luka and the Brooks matchup? Brooks was, all over him all game long. Luka kept fighting. What do you think about that?
Yeah, well, Brooks, that's what he does. He comes and takes a challenge every night against the best offensive player. And so Luka that's nothing new for Luka. He's seen him a lot in Memphis. Now sees him a lot with Houston. Those two enjoy going back and forth against each other. And so it's a great matchup for fans. It's a great matchup for players. And so it was good. It's healthy for the game.
It feels like a long time ago, but when the offense wasn't clicking in the first quarter, what did you see that was going wrong, and then what changed?
Maybe the 2:30 start.
Yeah.
We normally are better in the afternoon games. For whatever reason this year we haven't been as good at getting off to a start. No, I think give Houston credit. They came out and was aggressive. But the beauty of that locker room, no one caved, no one let go of the rope, no one quit. We just kept working. And I think the hard work and trust and the belief that those guys have in that locker room paid off, and it just continues to get stronger.
How much do you guys also rely on, just the Luka and Kyrie shot making to overcome that? Be able to overcome a deficit like that?
Well, Kai got going, so did Luka did too. But like Kai, having almost 50 points, we're going to rely on those two, and that's what we should do. But I think also just understanding when to go. Kai understands when it's time to go, and then understands when to play off of Luka, and it's a beautiful thing to watch and be a part of. But also just the trust of they're going to get double teamed, for them to be able to trust that the next person is going to make the right play. To start, I think, the fourth quarter, we turned the ball over twice, but again, no one was upset. We just understood we had to get stops, and then we had to get shots.
Specifically on Irving, this was his high game as a Maverick, and then when you factor in what he's done for the last month and the Denver game, how would you kind of put into words what he's done this past month plus, really?
Everything we expected him to do. He's one of the best players in the world. And so he is playing the game at a high level. He is in a great place. The energy is extremely high. The vibe is good. And so he's doing everything that we expected him to do, and he's doing it at a high level. He's making the game easy for Luka, but also the other four who are on the floor, and it's fun to watch.
Coach Kidd, what did you think of Dante Exum's poise? Just, he always seems to be making the timely play, especially as we saw tonight.
Yeah, again, Exum, the trust, and we've seen this here of late between PJ and Exum, guys being able to step up when Luka or Kyrie getting double teamed. Not afraid of the moment, and that's great this time of the year.
Thanks, Coach.